Hi guys, I'm going to record a couple more turns of my MA Asphodel game here. We left at turn 20, so we're going to pick up at turn 21. And again, I'm like 10 turns ahead of this in the real game. So this is going to be a bit of me trying to catch up with what happened back then. Messenger arrived from Zabalba. Oh yeah, so there's a bit of a story here. Zabalba was messaging me and trying to get me to attack Vinarus with him, Agarth, and Shiniyama, so like a 4-on-1. He gave me the turn to do it, and I said, yes, I'm going to do it. And that turn came, and not a single person attacked Vinarus out of the four that Zabalba was going to attack Vinarus. So, so it was kind of, I think I presumed that he was trying to play us, like to get other people to attack a player so that he could come in later. But I did not go in, and it looks like no one else did either. So his option for starting a war did not work. Got two sites: Mercury Pond, two water gems. Imperial Quarry is one Earth. No other sites. Proclamation. The Child of Oni is a prophet. I feel when points equals 0. Nice. Enemy of Darkness. You got a Pretender design with 0 points. Alright, let's do events first. Shit. Throne of Gaia. Almost for certain. Yeah, Throne of Gaia coming out, taking out province. Growth +2, province income +2. That's meaningless. Diseases spreading. That's meaningless. Earth gems is good. Okay, battles. Don't need to watch this. This is 6 PD here. Um, I've got two commanders because I've learned over the years that I don't like losing battles just because I have one commander that gets hit in the head by a stray arrow. Nazca raiding here, so this is a heavy raid. This is not really necessary. Um, like if you use half these number of units and split them up, the commanders, you could probably do raid two provinces at a time, but then he might lose one. The trouble is with 120 Hat and Runa, if he runs into anything serious, he's going to lose them all anyway. So why risk everything? Um, Bandar counter raiding with against 6 PD with some light cavalry. This guy's so efficient. I love watching his play. Um, Nazca attacking Bandar Lug, this time with a pretty heavy group of units, and he runs into 40 Barbarian Horsemen and 1 PD. Is this? This looks like a mercenary company. So, unfortunately for... What? Oh no. Why aren't these condors taking off? Oh no, and they take off just as when they would have been needed to stay. Oh boy. These are the two commanders. So if he loses these, he's hosed. But I wonder what attack order he was on. Flyers, maybe? Couldn't have been flyers, because then they would have stayed on this. That is a costly loss right there. Let's check mercenaries. Mercenaries I thought were N. B. Yeah, it's a green horde. 430 gold. But like that's fine. That's fine. This is so damaging. 3 contours is a third. 10 condors is a summon. And then he lost an Akala or 100. That's a hell of a lot of damage there. Raid another province. Me just being a total dick here, coming in, trying to be opportunistic. This guy was probably out here site searching. So he probably never got a chance to site search. And like these troops I'm bringing are terrible. And I kill his mage. So this is an Akala that's been mummified. So he wouldn't have actually paid 175 gold for it. He would have paid like I think it's 100 for that mage. And then Facia uh, raids Elkland and takes it. Um, let's see. Yeah, this guy's just gonna protect and buff himself. And it looks like there's a PD dump here, but these light infantry are just gonna cut through it. 10 protection. Yeah, that's pretty efficient. Bear tribe, eh? I don't know about PD dumping bear tribe. I don't know if that's something I would do. But like considering the position, I can see why he did it. So yeah, walls are closing in. Pretty sure I say, yeah, I want to trade with him. I'm trading with Facia. I think I talked to the Nazca player in Discord, and he's like, "Hey, you're going a little bit too far here." And I say, "Okay, sure, I'll back it up. I want to free this province because that'll guarantee me 1 gem per turn." And this is why I've gone too far. Look at this province, 2 air gems a turn, and this province has an ancient temple and a bog of strange lights. Now, Nazca doesn't really care for these gems that much, even though they can use them. Um, but this is incredibly valuable to them. Two air gems is just wonderful. And this throne is going to be good if I can claim it. So fire gem, that's fine. Heat, that's actually good for me because I took cold scales. Not that my that'll help because my pop kill is so strong. And then this mage of summer, 135 gold. Nature doesn't matter, but 2 fire is going to matter because it means that I can turn my measly fire gems, which I'm going to be getting through random events, and my income, which generally I can't spend. I'm going to have access to transmute fire. So I can get an easy 20 gold per gem if I want to. Like I could also site search with these guys, augury, which would be pretty nice. Might be worth going for thaumaturgy because I'm not going to have many of these dudes. Um, but like the income, I think is the key thing I would want to spend fire gems on. There isn't really another fire summon that says that I look at and go, hey, I could really use that thing. Um, and it was a limitation of my build, in my opinion, not going fire, um, which might turn out to be the case, not getting fire, and not getting air either, because and just in theory, taking much less earth and trying to rely on my own randoms for earth. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So let's see. I'm pulling back from this front. Everything else is going around to site search, I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, this is probably another event that I'm going to clean up next turn. Let's check out turn 22. So we finished enchantment 5. Enchantment 5 was our war goal. Enchantment 5 um, has 2 key spells. Horde of Skeletons, which is just a good spell, and like we're playing vanilla here basically. So Horde of Skeletons is still quite strong, and Foul Vapors, 2 very very good spells. If I had the paths, I'd love to be casting Quagmire. Challenge is I'm going to need to get up to Water 3, and I don't have that right now. But Quagmire, get to give +2 encumbrance, Um, we'll eventually be able to combine with Rigor Mortis. This is going to give 10 armor negate fatigue damage, so that's, well, um, this is occasionally, so I don't know what the actual rate of fatigue buildup is. I would imagine it's closer to 5 armor negating damage, but couple that with Quagmire, and it's 7, so it could be quite strong. And I keep dicking around with this. I decided to go for Conjuration 3. Conjuration 3 has Summon Earth Power, um, which I would like to use on my Earth 2 to get him to Earth 3, which allows him to cast bigger buffs. Um, yeah, and well, it remains to be seen whether or not I'm going to do that. Oh, Grove of Evergreens, a Nature 1 site, and I find it in the province that I promised to Vanarus. So Bandar Log getting attacked. So this is what I would consider an optimal size here. This 60. Um, this 60 Hatton Runa is a very good rating size. He took out the small other party um, and the province with 1 PD. Um, another reasonably sized raiding party, 15 Condor, hitting 1 PD, so it's totally overkill, but good rating. He raids me, a Malakui, so this is one of the units that's collecting his slaves for him. With 20 Het Runa, takes out my 1 PD. He does the same here at Lilith. He brings a few Condors. Again, takes a province, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 easy gains for him, right? Looks like Uruk is attacking Shinuyama, 6 PD. I don't really feel like, well, maybe we could look at this. This is just like a huge blob of infantry. And Uruk just keeps moving it around too. It's weird how unsupported it is. I guess we're still at fairly early stages of the game, but like it seems like a little late to be getting into a troop war. But that's what it looks like it is. Um, then Bandar is pinging Mictlan. Not sure exactly. I'm not sure at all the status of this war. Um, and then oh yeah, more raiding. We saw that. Nazca attacked Phasia. This is really efficient. So he's got enough to bless this mage core, this core. So this is Condor Warriors, Sapaya, and Condors. And this is actually a decent number of troops here. Unfortunately, um, his Hellbless is a Hellbless, and like in conventional unsupported armies, so good. So good against those. I take out these barbarians, and then we get some events. Entire village devoured by Vinemen. Um, that's not good. Brigands come in. So Brigands is why people get 6 PD in a province. 6 PD prevents the Brigand event. And this is the first one I've had this game, and I'm going to have many more. Because I'm just putting 1 PD. Air gems, excellent. Unrest and minus population, brutal. Worldwide event, Gaia is up, so villains come in, our forces defeat them. Our 1 PD is pretty good, so this is with the AI casting mod. So this unit really knows what to cast. And it seems pretty consistent that the province defense mage is always a death mage. So death 1, the script seems to be blessing first, and then just animate skeletons and raise dead. So animate skeletons when there's no corpses, raise dead when there are corpses. And it's actually really good at handling the villains. So I'm hoping to get away with the brigand things. Unfortunately, this is devastating. So in this province, this is a forest province, and the previous turn I had moved So one of these guys is the province defense guy. Oh, it looks like you can get nature province defense guys. Um, One of them's province defense, and then the other two are here to build a a lab and a temple this turn. So last turn the orders were given, I spent the gold. This turn the event hits, and uh, not only does it come in here and kill my mages, because I should have set them to retreat, I guess. I didn't even think about that, because I frankly didn't think the throne was gonna throw this kind of thing at me. So I lose the province, I lose the mages, and I would have lost the temple anyway, because I need to control the province in order to keep the temple. But I also lose the lab because the lab never gets built because this event happens first. So 500 gold basically down the drain on this province due to that little event. This is where the villains hit. So you can see there's a little bit of shrinkage going on here. I'm going to send my undead raiding party underwater to get this province. The idea is that it's unlikely I'm going to be able to keep a scout on Nazca because he's going to be patrolling his cap now. So if I can get this province, Nazca won't be able to take it from me, and I'll always have eyes on Nazca's cap, even if I lose this province, which I'm expecting to. Going to raid back here. I'm going to continue the site searching. You can see the mages moving around. These guys sneaking around, just trying to get to provinces that need to be site searched. And that's about it. There's still the usual, casting away. What would I be casting now? Grow Fortress. So this guy would have snuck in here last turn. So I'm going to be getting a second fort. It's just want to protect these gems here. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gems. Nice site, nice place to have a fort just to ensure uninterrupted gem income from here. I really have a poor idea about spending nature gems on Grow Fortress versus spending nature gems on getting more centaurs versus combat. Like that balance I don't understand. I understand how to spend gems well, like for the different tasks. I don't understand how to balance between the tasks so well. So my nature gems are doing 3 things for me right now. One is my infrastructure. The second is my chaff generation, which I definitely need. And this is a very efficient way to generate chaff. This is a very efficient way to build infrastructure. Um, and the last thing is going to be for combat. This spell, Foul Vapors, is a very efficient way to fight large army battles. And I'm planning on having a large army battle because I'm planning on making Nazca's capital my own, which means that I'm going to have to take out, well, here's 230 units, but like it could be between 500 and 1,000 units. So I need some kind of battlefield wipe, and Foul Vapors is the earliest available battlefield wipe, and it's something that I can cast if I get the right randoms. Because up until now, and not for many turns later, I have not gotten the 25% it takes to get a Water 1 Panic Apostate. Lots of death, lots of nature. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Just lots of death. Lots and lots of Death 3 Panic Apostates, which is great because with Death 3, I can put the Skull Staff on them and I'll be able to cast Rigor Mortis and Darkness. Like, they're useful. It's just not what's needed right now. It will be needed later. Anyway, I'm going to call this video there. That's turn 22. Thanks for watching, and I'll get caught up again on turn 23.